A juvenile imbecile kills all his time on TBK Toki or YouTube. So in this video, I will reveal the secrets of how to overcome 3 types of addiction: social media, junk food, and computer games. What to do if you spend most of your life on your phone. First, delete the following apps: Instagram, TikTok, games, YouTube. These are what's keeping you from ditching your phone. If you delete them, you'll free up about 70% of your time. Second, use your phone only for its intended purpose. Instead of an alarm clock on your phone, you buy a real alarm clock. Third, control yourself. Look at the statistics of being on your phone 4 hours a day every day. That's a hell of a lot of time. Not to mention, that's time you could be spending building your business or adequately resting. Remember, discipline is a decision to do something you really don't want to do in order to achieve something you really want to achieve. The second addiction is the craving for sweets. The mechanism is as follows. You see the food, you eat it, you feel better, but the problem doesn't go away, so you want to do it all over again in an attempt to get the good feeling back. It's a fucking vicious cycle from which, at first glance, there seems to be no escape. But that's only at first glance. So darling, I'm giving you a 3-step plan. That will help you free your brain of this shit. Step 1. Understanding the causes. Before you fight it, you need to understand what caused it. Usually it's a desire to relax, escape from problems and responsibility. Research shows that the stress hormone cortisol drops when you eat sweets. So it's important to interrupt this vicious cycle that has become entrenched in your brain. The second step is finding a healthy replacement. Often addictions are caused by an inability to find other ways to relax. At one time, I replaced sweets with gum thanks to its action. You trick your brain as if you were eating something. And in the last step, avoid triggers, trying to avoid situations that can cause repetition of the addictive action. That is, remove any junk food from your home while you don't see it. You don't even bring it up. These 3 steps will help change your mindset and begin to feel much more free of your weaknesses. And finally, the third addiction of this game. Gaming stops the development of the frontal lobes of the brain, which are responsible for crucial aspects of behavior. Your memory deteriorates, your emotion control falls, you become dumber than a traffic jam. Hygromania destroys a person's life almost like drug addiction. A person is gradually alienated from friends, loses family, work. It leads to deterioration of general well-being and the development of depression. How to get rid of game addiction. You are interested in playing games around the clock because you have a boring life. Think back to the brightest moments of your life, birthdays, holidays, and I think that at that moment you dreamed of playing Counter-Strike. I used to sit behind games for hours. I have about 1,000 hours in Dota and CS. I realize how hard it is to get away from that, but thanks to that month-long period of dopamine starvation I talked about earlier on the channel, I was able to break out of that fucking vicious cycle. Those 3 months helped me a lot. I created a business that sponsors my life to the fullest. Think about that before we meet.